What's going on, guys? I want to take a look at Tesla's price action for the day. So again, before we get started, my name is D. Anthony with evolutiontraders.com. I'm a full-time options trader as well as futures prop firm trader. I also help teach and develop traders who maybe are having a little bit of problems with consistency, with position sizing, with mindset, building out a strategy that's going to be tailored to you, so you can be a little bit more consistent. If you're interested in joining the team, joining the community, getting access to the courses and whatnot, that link is down in the description box below. Now, today, earlier in the day, I was noticing they were coming, when Tesla was trading at around 261, they were coming for 262.50s, 265 calls. This week, expirations, okay? So out of the money calls for this week's expirations. Now we know we've got minutes, we've got meeting notes all this week. So again, when we look at Tesla's price and what we're doing today, we're finishing essentially flat on the day. We came up and we tested yesterday's highs. We pulled back into that rising 5-day moving average, which is still very bullish. And now we're kind of finishing in the middle of yesterday's range, a little bit on the upper half, but in the middle of yesterday's range. Again, I don't really see a huge short opportunity on Tesla, being that we're over the daily 5, 10, and 20-day moving averages. So for a lot of you traders out there that are looking to constantly scalp just because something goes red on the day, you have to understand where your macro levels are. Where is your macro supports at on Tesla? Now, Tesla, for me, realistically, before I get super enthused about taking short positions, especially extended short positions that I can hold longer than 5 minutes at a time, I would need to start closing below the 5 and 10 and 20-day moving average, and that would take me all the way down to a price of around 256.30s. Now, again, there was a little bit of a short opportunity this morning on Tesla that me and some of the guys at Evolution Traders took. The first trade that I took, I actually got chopped up and stopped out of, and then I had to re-enter that trade once we confirmed those lows on a 5-minute time frame. So that's kind of what I'm getting at, right? The first position that I took short today didn't really move in my favor, and then I kind of had to wait, and then we quickly broke that level, but we didn't really hold, trading below the 5-day moving average for very long. So it was a very quick play, a very quick scalp. But again, one thing that I do have my eyes on is those 265 calls that they were coming for like clockwork today on the options flow. So when you have big aggressive call buying, near-term expiration out of the money, that's what you really want to be focused on. So the level that we're looking at to the top side is a 268.91. Obviously, if we get through the 265s and we start pushing up through 268, 269, Tesla's really going to have some room to stretch, and it's going to have some room all the way to 276.90s. So that's going to be your macro picture that you're going to want to start painting, is up towards that 276.90s, over 265 and over 268. If you're currently holding calls, again, as long as we're above the 5-day moving average, you're going to kind of want to stay in those calls. Definitely, if you're swinging overnight, hedge your position by taking some Qs short, okay? Again, if you're not familiar with hedging, you want to take a little piece of the Qs or even the SPYs short. That way, if this position does open up red tomorrow, you can at least make out on the difference on those Qs hedge. And then sometimes you're able to make out on both sides. So with that being said, again, our supports are rising on the 10-day moving average. Our 5-day moving average was rising as of yesterday, sort of flattening out today on today's price action. And we have a lot of firm support here at 257 to around 256. Those are the two areas of opportunity that I'm really going to be focused on this week on Tesla. Again, I'll be looking at it long over the 265. Full disclaimer and transparency, I do have a little piece of 265s that I'm holding. I will be swinging them overnight to kind of see what happens. Again, I would expect tomorrow to be very volatile, up, down, period of sideways action where we can't really set our feet, and I wouldn't expect the real move to come till later on in the day going into Friday. So again, just be prepared that if you are swinging something overnight, think about it. Do you really want to swing? Do you want to put that stress and risk on the table? Or would you rather just kind of wait? Again, if you're having a tough time the last day or two, it's okay. We're coming out of a little bit of a period of, consolidation. If we kind of look what happened here, once Tesla reclaimed its 50-day moving average, essentially it's went sideways for the past 3 to 4 days. Now, yesterday we had that nice spike that a lot of us did make some money on, but again, today pulling back. This is natural, this is healthy, and this is very, very organic for especially when you put in a new high. We don't want to see us start to lose yesterday's lows and come trading way back here. That's not bullish. This is still bullish until proven guilty. So what that means is it's bullish until it's not. Until we start losing the 5 and the 20-day moving average, this is still bullish price action on Tesla, and we have to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. So again, this is my little update in day's recap on Tesla. Again, we're going to finish today essentially flat, up, down a few pennies. So let's come in tomorrow with a clear head. Let's do our homework. Let's make sure we're sized correctly on our position sizing, and let's see if we can make a little bit of money to end the week. I'll see all of you guys who decide to join us at Evolution Traders on the inside. That link is down in the description box below, and I'll see the rest of you guys back on YouTube.